Welcome to the Kawaii Tarot iOS app review published by Diana Lopez, and I want to personally thank you for your gratitude to make this wonderful app free, especially in the age where everything has a subscription. So as you can see, we're going to start off here in the App Store. The app is nearly, almost flawless, 4.9 out of 5 stars. Personally, I would give it a strong, 4.8 myself. I think that the app follows its premise of the style of, its style of cards, meaning that it's very simple. I came across Kawaii Tarot, and I actually do have the physical deck. And I liked it because it reminded me, I'm one of those cats. I like Hello Kitty, Karapi, little cute things like that. So let's go ahead and get into the actual review. So the app is really just set up to do daily draws, tarot, different spreads, and for you to save those into a journal. And then they even do offer the ability to back up your readings and your journals, your tarot contemplations to their cloud server. So we'll get into that. So first and foremost, when you first open up the app, you're presented at the one card screen. If you swipe to the left, you see where there's other spreads in the application. So we have the 3-card draw, past, present, future, Celtic cross, true love, success, decisions, and then you're kind of back to the specialized spreads. And if you want to go back to the one card reading, just hit reading again from the menu, and you're kind of back to the default screen. So we're going to do Celtic Cross just so that we can kind of get a look at the different style of cards in terms of their interpretation of pentacles, wands, swords, and cups, major arcana, pip cards, all that. So let's just see. So our question today, we're just going to say any messages from Spirit. And, like I said in my other app reviews, we're not teaching tarot here, but by all means, any of you tarot experts, if y'all want to kind of drop the interpretation of this message, please feel to do so in the comments. What we're going to do is just kind of explore the style of the cards. So one thing I noticed with the wands are like, here's wands. You got candy canes. Let me see if we picked lollipops. Yeah, we got lollipops as wands. So, again, kind of reminds you of, what was that again? Candyland as a kid. Let's see. Even the cups. One time I drew cups and it was like cups with a heart on it. So like I said, real cutesy stuff. And like I said, with the physical deck, if you do go to purchase that, which is also very moderately priced, $20. You get a book, not that typical, the little white book that everyone hates, but I would say kind of like a decent 5x8 notebook. And the cards themselves are small, so if you're not a fan of small cards in terms of the physical size, then you may want to skip past Kawaii or just refer to the app. So let's take a look at, I see the sun hiding back here, some of the major arcana cards. And if you notice too, let me click another one. Let's do judgment. If you notice, for each of the spread, you have certain questions like up at the top that correspond to all the different cards that you pick. And you can also swipe left and right to kind of go through, all the different, again, the cards that you were selecting during the spread. You can just scroll up and down. So, very, very simple design, but very purposeful. So the next thing you want to do after you've kind of analyzed your reading, or as you analyze your reading, just tap the note section. And you can say, note 1, feelings. Oh, is my spell check turned off tonight? Feelings. Note 2. You have all that. And the key thing, remember to save. So save as you type. Save as you type. So I guess you're probably wondering, all right, after you've done all that, now what happens? So if you go back to the main menu here and you go to journal, this is where all your readings are stored. So these are just various test readings that I've done. And you can see this one right here. You don't have to ask a question, but the app will kind of just give you a time and date stamp. Yeah, did I click the wrong one? Oh, yeah. I don't know Fingers getting a little. Let's go back to journal. All right, there we go. And then we'll click the one with the date. Okay, I don't know why it's not picking up, but y'all kind of get the gist. And if you need to, like, here's a reading from earlier, like you said, and you can access your notes here. Tap the bottom, and if I had notes, you also can amend. You can amend your notes. Oh my goodness, I cannot type today. I'll blame that on Mercury retrograde. Amend your notes here, and then save, and it'll be there. So again, you can see some more. I was doing some testing where they just drop a time and date stamp if you do not, again, title your reading. So the last thing, we talked a little bit about the cloud service. Again, sign up is free. It auto saves your reading. Once you create an account at kawaii.com, you log in. This is wonderful because, number one, things happen. Let's just say you get a new device, or, you know, this app also comes in the iPad. You just log in and boom, boom, boom. You see all your different spreads, notes, journals, and all that jazz. Okay, so, you know, that's it. You know, just trying to keep these videos short and sweet. And again, I'm soliciting feedback here as I grow my channel, but prepared to learn about all the different divination apps, tarot, astrology, numerology, and everything in between, and as it pertains to apps in the iOS and yes, my Android folks. I'm gonna get you guys soon because I have lots of things to review in the queue. So as usual, this is Digital Shaman. I'm out. Please subscribe to my channel. Sending lots of love and light over the ones and zeros.